We want to put it very clear that Floyd must go. We don't care where he's going to, whether he's going back to the EFF, whether he's going home. It's none of our business. So we are just saying the Floyd must go. And I don't know how they've dragged me into that information or test team that they are doing with the VNs to think that if they are campaigning using my name, they will get it right. They are not going to get it right. In Mpumalanga City, Floyd, 95% of members of Umkhonto is on the ground. But Floyd must go. And Floyd must go because he has created this whole chaos that we are in now, to the extent that he's the person that has been having benefits of talking about Mary Paddy dead, Mary Paddy dead, Mary Paddy dead, Mary Paddy dead, and I'm talking about him namhlanje ukuthi baba siyabonga hamba.
On June 3, 2025, a press briefing was held in Durban by the MK Party, where they announced the removal of Floyd Shivambu from his position as Secretary General. This decision follows an internal investigation into Shivambu's unsanctioned trip to Malawi, where he attended a church service led by fugitive pastor Shepherd Bushiri.
On the 2nd of June 2025, President Jacob Zuma met with the national officials of Umkhonto to reflect on the state of the organization. As part of the deliberations of the national officials, the matter pertaining to the recent trip undertaken by the Secretary General, Floyd Shivambu, to Malawi was reflected upon. After lengthy discussions, and considerable inputs from the national officials, it was concluded that the actions of the Secretary General were found to be against the spirit and prescripts of the MK Party constitution.
Ironically, Floyd was undone by the same constitution he drafted. The MK Party stated that the visit contravened Section 3J of its constitution, which prohibits members from engaging in international activities that conflict with the party's agenda or that of allied organizations. A statement on behalf of party president Jacob Zuma, read by national organizer Nathi Ntliko, confirmed that Shivambu's trip was unauthorized and not aligned with the party's objectives.
Noting that on the 12th of March 2025, the Republic of Malawi's chief resident magistrate delivered a ruling that granted the South African Republic's requests for the extradition. It is common knowledge that Bishop Shepherd Bushiri and his wife, Mary Bushiri, skipped bail and are to return to South Africa to stand trial on various charges.
The MK Party emphasized its commitment to upholding the rule of law and distanced itself from any association with individuals facing legal challenges, such as Bushiri, who fled South Africa in 2020 after being granted bail on charges, including fraud and money laundering. A Malawian court recently approved South Africa's request for the extradition of the Bushiris, who have indicated their intention to appeal the decision.
Based on the deliberations by national officials, it was confirmed that the trip was not officially sanctioned, was not an officially sanctioned program of the organization or the president, which therefore goes against the constitution of the party.
In response to the situation, the MK Party has redeployed Shivambu to the National Assembly, where he is expected to contribute to strengthening the party's parliamentary caucus.
As a responsible organization accountable to its electorate and the broader society, the national officials have come to a decision to redeploy Commander Floyd Shivambu as the Secretary General of the party and redeploying him to the National Assembly. Excuse me. We believe that his redeployment will strengthen the MK Party caucus as the official opposition, as Commander Floyd Shivambu carries a wealth of experience as a former member of parliament. Would like to thank and acknowledge Commander Shivambu's contribution as both the national organizer and Secretary General of the MK Party, and the role he has played in contributing to the advancement of the organization. His invaluable skills and experience as a politician will continue to benefit the MK Party in his new role to which he is deployed. The national officials have had discussions with Commander Floyd Shivambu, engaged with him pertaining to his redeployment.
Shivambu accepted his redeployment and expressed regret over his decision to visit Malawi. He also thanked President Zuma for the trust placed in him during his tenure as Secretary General. Shivambu joined the MK Party after contentiously leaving the Economic Freedom Fighters in August 2024 and was immediately appointed as the national organizer. Just 3 months later, in November 2024, he was elevated to the position of Secretary General. The MK Party has not yet announced a replacement for Shivambu's role as Secretary General, leaving observers curious about further restructuring within the MK Party.
I want to take this opportunity to thank the President Jacob Zuma, and the leadership of Mkhonto Isizwe and the membership for having assigned me a very important role to become a national organizer and then Secretary General. I want to confirm that the national officials have taken a decision which I fully accept as a disciplined member of Mkhonto Isizwe. We've been redeployed to the National Assembly and will continue to play the role of advancing the agenda and program of Mkhonto Isizwe. It has been an invaluable roles that we have played and a humbling experience that we have been assigned by the President. I want to thank him for leading the program of unification of all the progressive forces in South Africa. That is the agenda that we're going to continue to pursue. I think that will clarify the issues that pertains to this. And on behalf of myself and everyone else who is involved, we want to regret that the decision in terms of the visit to Malawi was not consistent with the constitution of Mkhonto Isizwe, as is reflected in the statement. And we fully accept the new responsibility. Will continue to play a role and build the organization towards the 2026 local government elections and towards the 2/3 majority victory in the 2029 general elections.